The pallets of cargo are loaded. Final preparations begin. These vital aid flights into Syria are carrying much-needed supplies of blankets, sanitation and clothing to some of Syria's 4 million internally displaced people. People who are effectively refugees within their own country. The flights began on the 17th of December for UNHCR, the UN Refugee Agency. They say it's taken a massive effort.
We had to transport it from Jordan and from Dubai here to Erbil, and now from Erbil we are transporting it to Syria.
But getting all of the permission to run aid flights has been a difficult business, involving the Kurdistan regional government, the federal government in Baghdad and the Syrian regime. DINDAR ZEBARI was part of those talks and says the Kurdistan regional government is doing its best to help facilitate the flights.
It has been an agreement discussed back at the headquarters offices in Geneva between Iraqi permanent mission to United Nations offices in Geneva, basically Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Baghdad, as well as with the Syrian foreign officials. It has been an Iraqi and Syrian agreement for KRG. KRG has only facilitated that flight rotations from KRG to the Qamishli airport.
Back on the apron and the old Russian cargo plane dating back to the 70s and its mainly Ukrainian crew are ready to go. We're allowed to film this part of the journey, but the Syrian authorities won't allow us to get onto this flight, and that gives you an indication of just how politically charged the whole thing is. Now, once these flights come to an end, and it has been an initial experiment, all of the relevant players will discuss whether to try and keep what they're calling a humanitarian corridor open for more of these flights into Syria. That these flights have been even allowed to take place is a success for the UN Refugee Agency. But continuing them and getting aid into Syria is now the focus. But that's going to take political will that needs to come from Damascus, Baghdad and the Kurdistan regional government. Imran Khan, Al Jazeera, Erbil Airport.